Anarchy, a journal to desire armed, has been around for almost 30 years. The folks who are involved in the production and editorial responsibilities now have been doing it for the last 6 years or so, since it moved here to Berkeley. And before that it was in Missouri. And Jason McQuinn was the prime mover, I guess. At various times he had other people helping him, but for the last few years that he did the magazine, it was pretty much a one-person operation. The current editorial group, I think we're all on the same page with this. I don't know if we've actually discussed it in these terms, but I'll just talk about what I think Anarchy magazine is. It is a archaic print medium for an intellectual but not academic discussion of anarchist ideas and activities. So we do have some people who are in the academic world who write for us, but most of the folks who write for us are not academics, but write intelligently. And that's the main criterion for inclusion in the magazine as a reviewer and as an essayist is intelligent writing. And not just intelligent, but intelligible. It needs to be able to be understood and not relying too heavily on traditional anarchist jargon and linguistic shortcuts. Personally, I frown on those things, although I use them too, and plenty of other anarchists do, and they have no problems with it. If the audience is not predominantly anarchist, it doesn't serve the ideas well to have them truncated by jargon. So we try to keep that to a minimum. We also occasionally include glossaries in essays, and we use footnotes or endnotes, and we also have some internet discussions on our website to try to clarify things if people don't understand them. Some of the essays and reviews that we publish get posted on other people's websites, which is also great. I try to follow those discussions too, occasionally engaging in them. But the problem with the internet is that it has created a very alienated way of communicating. I even hesitate to call it communication because it's mostly just people shouting at each other, using written words with all caps and exclamation points to show that they're shouting, or little emoticons or other indicators of irony or sarcasm. So the magazine also publishes all the letters that come to it, with a couple of exceptions. Like, we don't publish death threats anymore. There was a couple of death threats many years ago because of a particular topic that was being discussed in the pages of the magazine, in the letters section specifically. And the death threats came, and then Jason decided that he wasn't going to print any more death threats, which is probably wise.